You're watching Real Estate with Julia. Today on Real Estate with Julia, we're going to go over tips on buying a condo. So, you have a condo versus a single-family home. Buying a condo is not the same as buying a single-family home. Most of the time, condos can come at a lower price than a single-family home. So what is a condo? A condo is a shared piece of property with individual owners of each unit or condo. Many people choose to purchase a condo due to less maintenance, and they like the lifestyle of living in a condo. But remember, every condo is different. Each community will have their own community rules, association fees, management company, and amenities. So, is this the right fit for me? One question to ask yourself: should I buy a condo? As I already mentioned, owning a condo is much different than owning a single-family home. So do a pros and cons list. Do your pros outweigh your cons? One major difference between a condo and a single-family home is the proximity to your neighbors. Can you envision yourself living very close to your neighbors? If the answer is no, this is probably not the right fit for you. If the answer is yes, this could be the right fit for you. So another thing to think about if this is the right fit is the maintenance. If you enjoy cutting the grass and planting your own flowers, then a condo might not be the best fit. Most condo communities include lawn maintenance. So, you hire the right real estate agent. That's me. My name is Julia Sullivan, and I'm a realtor with Listing Paradise Realty. And selling a condo is different than selling a single-family home. The contract is not the same, and there are different contingencies than in the common contingencies in a single-family home purchase. One main difference when purchasing a condo is that most communities will require a contract to be signed in addition to the typical sales contract. I know that's a lot of information right there. If you would like to know more about that, please give me a call. I'll be more than happy to go into more detail. Because of the difference, it's important that you work with a real estate agent who has experience in selling condos. That's where I come in. As a real estate agent with experience in selling condos, I can guide you through the process and ensure important documents are not overlooked. Now, to financing. Financing of a condo is not the same as a single-family home. But just like purchasing a single-family home, it is critical to get pre-approved prior to looking at condos. Obtaining financing can be tricky when it comes to purchasing a condo because many lenders and loan products do not allow condo purchases. So, condos are often purchased with cash due to the regulations of lenders and programs. But you can call an agent like myself to get you in touch with a lender to see if they do loans for condos. If you're planning on obtaining an FHA loan, the first step is to make sure the condo community is on their approved community list. Normally, FHA requires that 80% of the units in the building are owner-occupied, so make sure the condo is on the approved list before falling in love. What does the condo include? Does it include a reserved parking spot or additional storage? Is parking in a covered garage? Does the condo community offer additional parking for your guests? Know what the association fees are. You have monthly, quarterly, biannual, and annual, which are fees required by each resident. The association fees are used to cover common expenses such as insurance and maintenance. The next question to ask is, do they have a large amount of reserve fund in the event of a major repair is needed? Very good to know if something happens. And then that wonderful word we love, debt. Association fees can also impact whether a buyer can afford the condo or not. When approving a buyer, a lender is going to add the association fee into the monthly debt of the buyer. If a condo community has a very high monthly fee, it is possible a buyer cannot afford it due to the high fee. Know what the association fees include. Remember, they can all be different. They may or may not have these things, or they might have things that are not even listed here. So, do they have lawn maintenance? Do they do landscaping? What about water? How's their road maintenance? Trash removal? Do they have a pool and a clubhouse? What about a fitness center? And courts to play on? But even if you don't like some of the things the condo provides, you are still responsible to pay the fee. So it's important to review the association rules. Condos have rules and regulations in order to keep the peace in the community. Unlike single-family homes, you can't make your own rules when living in a condo. There can also be pet restrictions, so it's good to review the rules to see if your pet can be allowed, if you have one. And have you ever had to deal with a bad neighbor? If yes, then you can understand why they have these rules in place. But remember, condos are different from each other, so one rule at one place can be different than a rule in another community. Keep that in mind. Next, you would research maintenance and management. Who maintains the property? Who is in charge of cleaning the common areas? Is work done by an outside company, or are the residents of the community encouraged to help? What about the management company? They are in charge of day-to-day operations, which can include enforcing the rules and regulations, handling questions from residents, handling condo finances. Management plays a vital part whether the condo community is successful or not. So, are you ready to live the condo life? If you are, you can give me a call today at 239-898-3847. Or you can email me at juliasullivan.realty@gmail.com. Find me on my website at www.juliasullivanrealty.com. And you can always find me on Facebook at Julia Sullivan, Realtor with Listing Paradise Realty. As always, thank you for listening and have a great rest of the week.